Abokigisto, Abokigisto, Abokigisto.
I welcome you to today's class. Today I would like break down one of the biggest trending matter we don dey happen for Bodo Nigeria for some while now. This matter involve Blord, VeryDarkMan and Sowore. Currently, we don hear say they don grant Blord bail, but he still dey Kuje prison based on the fact say he no quickly meet up the recommendations wey dey ask am for court. Court bin tell am say he go gats provide a national passport before they fit finish the processing for him release.
I'm very happy that Blord was granted bail, but unfortunately for him, he had to be taken back to the Kuje Correctional Center until Monday because he could not perfect his bail condition. As you all know, one of the conditions that the judge gave is that he's going to tender his international passport. So after all the efforts that was put by my lawyer, Marshal Abubakar, and his own son, they tried everything they could, but his passport could not come from Anambra on time. So he had to be taken back to the Kuje Correctional Center. Secondly, unfortunately for him, he spent over 2 weeks at the Kuje Correctional Center. And one of those days in the 2 weeks was for the Easter holiday, a day he would have spent with his beautiful wife and his lovely kids. But like I said, unfortunately for him.
So he go gats remain there until he complete all the conditions wey they give am. Now if you never really understand wetin dey happen, no worry, for this video I go explain everything given am from the beginning to the end, so you go understand how this matter take start and wetin lead them to this current position wey dem dey. Now this is where some people get this matter wrong. This case get two sides. The first side na the civil side. This includes social media dragging, online insult and public drama. If na only this side you dey look, these ones look like normal internet beef. But the second side na the main criminal side, and this side na im be the main issue. Blord use VeryDarkMan image and identity without permission. He create promotional content, claim endorsement and talk some things wey never dey verified. This one fit fall under impersonation, identity theft and fraud. And na why police enter the matter, na why the case turn criminal matter. Now VeryDarkMan no carry the case go court because of insults. He hacked because them use him identity without him concept. He affect him brand, and that na him be the criminal offense. And legally he get right to act. Now na here the matter come hot. Sowore enter the matter publicly. He talk say Blord dey face oppression. Say due process no really follow well.
The offense is not good. There's no trial that will send Blord to not what has happened. If you look at even their charges, one of the most ridiculous, they accuse Blord of violation of the copyright of Ratel. You must be able to present that you have from the World Copyright Organization that you have copyrighted the head of that animal they call Ratel. And I'm sure if you find out, they are not the owner. I don't think they even registered, So copyright is different from company registration. If you want to copyright an idea or you want to patent an idea, it's a whole different registration. Sometimes it takes years for it to do it. So how can you then charge somebody and send them to prison for copyright of something that is out there? It was the DIG who called, and we were on the phone frantically, and that DIG had to send a commissioner of police to go and release him from a police station at the NCC here in Abuja. So, and after that, I never really met him. I know his lawyer, DG, but several other things happened. There was a time we had issues with Femi Falana, and we were the ones who said Femi Falana should take the civil route, even though there were criminal prosecution alternatives available to him. Even he himself impersonated the Nigerian police force and was arrested for it, right? He wore the police uniform, and we condemned it. We said this is creativity. But was he sent to prison for how many months? For 26 days? Of course not. So he has been involved in a criminal offense known as impersonation. That's the reason why Blord is sent to prison. My reaction to this, having given you some background, but there was also another one that the EFCC arrested. We had to go and threaten the EFCC person in charge at the Ministry of Justice. They have no right to detain him without trial. So I'm just giving you all this background not to prove any point. My attitude towards oppression is, my biggest focus is not even the people who aid oppression, as much as the officials whose fiduciary duty it is to ensure that people are not oppressed. I hate it. I hate when people are detained even overnight, when they shouldn't have spent an hour at the police station. So that's why I'm always fighting, and I don't have to know you to do that. I don't know Blord. Never met him before. Although
and say they no suppose detain am. But here be the issue. In the focus mainly on the oppression angle and he no fully acknowledge the criminal side of the matter, he still no reach out privately before he come public. And now waiting can change the entire narrative be that. VeryDarkMan respond sharply. He make am clear so Sowore for don't contact am privately instead of going public. From that moment, the issue can turn personal. Different response video begin drop and the matter escalates quickly. The focus can shift from Blord vs VeryDarkMan to VeryDarkMan versus Sowore. From there, everything scatter online. People begin choose side, arguments full everywhere, and the conversation change completely. Instead of people to focus on the main issue, then begin argue about activism, oppression, and who right or wrong. Now, from legal perspective, they make am clear say VeryDarkMan truly vex and the case get criminal element. Law follow process, but at the same time, room still dey for settlement. As e be now, Blord don get bail, but until he meets the bail condition, he still dey custody temporarily. Both sides don ready to settle the matter, which means say this case fit end anytime soon. Interestingly, as dem dey settle this one, VeryDarkMan don open another case wey involve alleged fraud.
Okay, one billionaire is coming out today after 2 weeks. Let's prepare to send another billionaire to jail for defrauding a lot of people. 1 million naira. 1 million naira. Esther. Chidebere. $2 million naira. Chukukiri. Nwafọ. What is this one? Onyebuchi Ochuko.
So this fit no be the last time we will go see this kind matter. Now, wetin be your takeaway? You feel say VeryDarkMan overdo?
Abokigisto, 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 better obletigo.